Hi, my name is Alexis Mabin, and this is my week 5 video on diabetes for explaining the assessment, the relationship of health and wellness, and the 3 lifestyle habits you can adapt to make yourself less at risk. My risk for diabetes was very low. Sometimes I will overconsume food, and diabetes is something I've never really given too much of a thought to. But it's definitely a serious disease in America, and I was really shocked by how many little children are suffering from it. I think that's something that really needs to be addressed for sure. A lot of people actually don't even know they have diabetes when they have it, which was also really interesting to me. There's so many bugs out here. I think that there is a relationship between the wellness dimensions and diabetes for sure. One of the first connections I made was your physical, which would be not getting enough exercise. I think exercise is very important now after taking this course, especially with diabetes. If you are physical enough, it will help your blood flow. It will also help with obesity, which obesity is definitely a cause of diabetes. And then occupational is basically if you're living in an unhealthy work environment, people around you are just eating burgers and sitting all day, not really getting any physical exercise. I think that would have a part to play in diabetes. And then the next one is your environmental, which would be your family, their eating styles. Food, I think, has a lot to do with diabetes, sugar being a big one. I remember when my mom first had my sister, they thought she was at risk for diabetes because my sister was so big, but it ended up being fine, which was thankfully really good because diabetes can be a big part of someone's life. I mean, you have to take insulin every day. It would just be very inconvenient, especially when it's basically a preventable disease. 3 lifestyle habits that you can include in your daily lifestyle to help you prevent diabetes would be getting enough exercise. I think that's very important. And then to reduce your sugar intake. Sugar is a big one for diabetes, it looks like in the research that I've done. And then reduce how much food you eat, which was the one thing that I checked off on the assessment was how much food I eat, because sometimes I will overeat, but I mean usually it's not unhealthy food. So I think reducing everything in moderation is definitely a key when you're thinking about health and wellness. Moderation with everything in life. Anyways, diabetes is serious and needs to be looked at more in the USA, I believe, and hopefully as time goes on, people realize how serious it is, and it can be a disease or it'll be smaller in the future. Thank you.